Well, Hollywood stars highlighted their favorite performances of the year last night at the 31st Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards, and that's our first Hot Topic, brought to you by Walton Art Center. So some of the big winners from last night include Conclave for the Best Cast Performance, which I don't think is surprising to any of us.
Very ensemble.
Yes, and Timothy Chalamet won for his performance in A Complete Unknown. Demi Moore, so excited about this. She took home a win for The Substance. Kieran Culkin won Outstanding Performance in a Supporting Role for A Real Pain. And Zoe Saldana won for her performance in Emilia Perez. None of these really surprised me. Shogun took home a lot of awards.
Yes.
Only Murders in the Building. All good stuff.
I have to say, I am giving Shogun a second chance.
I thought about it too.
I watched the first 4 episodes and I really wasn't taken by it at all.
Yeah.
But I have now gone on and watched 5 and 6, and it is becoming more intriguing.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it picked up a little bit. I'm excited to see how it plays out. You know, obviously set in Japan, and there's a lot of factions who are warring against each other. So it's getting interesting. No surprise that it took home a lot of awards at this one.
I've been wanting to check it out too, so maybe we'll have to converse about it.
Absolutely, we will. And our movie guru, Jacob Smith, has already sent us a message saying that due to the results of the SAG Awards, he's really excited to visit with us on Wednesday when he comes on to talk about the Oscars.
Yeah, well, I got my fingers crossed for Demi Moore.
Yeah, she's racking
really
up the awards for
job.
sure. The Harrison Ford effect is in full swing on the 1923 set. In a recent interview, Helen Mirren, also stars in the series, revealed that the men on the set of the Yellowstone prequel can't get enough of her co-star, and she understands it. She said, quote, "Harrison is such a bloke. He's what in England we call a bloke. He is a guy, and because he's a bloke, all the other blokes absolutely love him, and quite rightfully." She added that he is always so lovely to all the actors, saying, "We all sit in the freezing cold on set on funny, funky, little uncomfortable chairs, and the other guys just gather around Harrison because they just want to be in his company, I think, and I tag along." No surprise there. I mean, what an icon, a legend, and this series is also one that I do need to finish the first series so that I can watch the second one. I got like halfway through and moved on to something else, so got to revisit it.
Two icons playing. They play husband and wife.
They do play husband and wife.
So
absolutely.
I would love to see them together.
Yeah, they're phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, the on-screen chemistry is there for them, and they are absolute legends.
I would want to be in both of their companies. I would be following them around, like, "Can I get you a coffee?"
I know. Yeah,
I would
do anything. I'll rub your feet.
I'll literally rub your feet. Well, okay. You got to get ready for this, Jason.
Okay,
Everyone's hearts are melting over these wickedly adorable twins. Chloe and Olivia's mom says that they usually fight with one another, but the two have really bonded over the movie Wicked.
I love it already.
So cute. So the 3-year-olds take turns being Elphaba and Glinda. They have the entire movie memorized. They're dancing through life together. They do the dance moves. Exactly. They do the hair flip. I mean, they are. And Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande have both seen this video. They've commented on it. It's so cute.
Now, I love that they can take turns, and one of them isn't so territorial over like, "I'm Elphaba always."
Glinda. Right.
Yeah, so
sweet.
So very sweet. I love it.
So cute.
As the wait for Rihanna's next album continues, the star teases that it will be anything but mediocre. In a recent interview, the 9-time Grammy winner got candid about her long-awaited and highly anticipated 9th studio album, which she says will be worth the wait. And though she did not share much more about the upcoming project, the Diamond singer said she really feels optimistic about it. She said, "This feels right. It feels like it digs right into where I need to be, and I want this. I know it's not going to be anything that anybody expects." Hey, I'm here for unexpected.
Yes.
And I want to say that when she performed at the halftime show of the Super Bowl a few years ago, just getting the chance to showcase her talent on a bigger stage has really helped her rise to the top. So everybody is on the edge of their seats for this next album.
I'm so excited. I love Rihanna's music. I thought she was fabulous at the Super Bowl when she performed Pregnant.
Yeah,
she's amazing. So I'm excited for this.
Grab your umbrella.
Grab your umbrella. Well, a class unlike any other is about to open at a private secondary school in France.
Oh, tell me more.
Yeah, so from the start of the school year in September, coming up in 2025, the Castle Light St. Clement will be offering a new 6th form class entirely dedicated to the world of Harry Potter. The aim is to combine education with playfulness while respecting the program established by the French Ministry of Education. So in September, a choosing hat is going to determine which houses the pupils are going to go into, and they're going to be given hats and cloaks in the color of Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. It's interesting. I'm not really sure why. I mean, we've talked about it's very similar to like drama and education,
Yeah,
interactive
sure. Yeah.
learning.
Absolutely,
so,
yeah.
But cool. Why don't we?
I
have
like
that
the idea
here?
of, a little bit of playfulness along with
Yes.
your education can go a long way. You might discover that you remember things for longer if
I
you're
agree.
able to play with them like that. So
Totally.
fun for them. Clark Gregg has loved his Marvel experience overall, except for one thing. The actor recently revealed in an interview that he has one great regret from his time playing Agent Phil Coulson in the Marvel Universe: not getting to work with Angela Bassett. The two are currently in 0 Day, which is a mini-series on Netflix. He said, "I did get to speak to her once, and I said, my one great regret within the Marvel Universe was that Agent Phil Coulson was no longer technically alive when Wakanda showed up." Great to see that they are having the chance to kind of work together in this Netflix project. But man, Agent Coulson there and Wakanda Forever. Come on.
I know.
I wish it would have been at the same time.
That would have been so cool. But this series looks really good too. It's got Robert De Niro
De
in it,
Niro
so we're going to have to
headlining.
try that out
Absolutely.
too.
It was #1 over the weekend on Netflix as far as series were concerned. So
You got to love Angela Bassett. She's
got to,
amazing.
100%.
All right, well, more cuteness. Nashville Zoo's historic farm's newest resident has the internet absolutely buzzing. Meet Hamish, the world's favorite fluffy calf. The farm received him in January, and Hamish is going to be an ambassador to the diverse types of cattle that have been imported into the United States to improve the traits of cattle herds throughout westernization. So as an ambassador animal, Hamish is being socialized and taken on walks through the zoo to interact with guests. So I clearly need to go to Nashville
Look at that.
immediately.
Adorable.
I know. So his companions right now are a herd of goats keeping him company throughout the day, but once he's older, they're going to introduce him to the other cattle. He is so cute.
I can't
He looks
even.
like a doll.
He looks like something that you would have like a plush
little
toy.
plushie. I know. He's so sweet.
Adorable. Love
I
that.
love him.
Check this one out. Tina Knowles is prouder than ever of her daughter Beyonce. The fashion designer reacted to the Texas Hold'em singer's historic wins at the 2025 Grammy Awards. Tina confessed she was screaming when it was announced that Beyonce had won Album of the Year for her country album, Cowboy Carter. She said, "I was at her house and I was there to help see she and Blue get ready. I was just not expecting it. I was really, really shocked." And she added, "I couldn't believe it because there's been so many times that I thought that would happen and it didn't. But it has happened now. It is wonderful to have such a supportive family around you." And I'm sure Beyonce would say the same thing about her family.
Oh my gosh, I bet her family was just over the moon.
Yes.
So exciting.
Yeah, very exciting.